Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the New York Yankees. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, we're going to see a lengthy win streak put to the test here today.
Well, when you're winning like this, it's a fun place to be. In the dugout and in the clubhouse, the music is loud after the ball games. The food tastes great. I know this team wants to keep it going.
Just about set, and starting in this one, number 98. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Now, Tommy Edman. Here comes a pitch. Fastball in for a strike. And with that, we're underway in the Bronx.
First pitch, 106.
The wind of the pitch. Struck him out looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
This is Dylan Carlson. That's in there. 0-1. California kid. Played for his dad at Elk Grove High School. His teammates there with Nick Madrigal. 1 out, bases empty. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Goes down looking.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Paul Goldschmidt in the box here lets that one go for a ball. 2 outs, bases empty. That's inside. Righty delivers.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
2 down, nobody on. In the air, out towards right center. Judge getting an angle on it. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that is that. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound today, Steven Matz. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boog, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Gleyber Torres in the box now. No balls and a strike. The pitch. And a base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Juan Soto now leading the American League in homers coming into this one, having a monster season. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Torres gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That's in there, and the count 1-1.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The pitch. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1 on a Goldschmidt. That's 2.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right through there for a strike. Judge rips that one, and that should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. Next offering misses, and it's 2-0. On the ground, Arenado. The throw to first, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1, scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Nolan Gorman. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. The right-hander back to work. Wouldn't chase that time.
You know, his home run numbers in his last 10 games have been really good. He's been a difference maker in their lineup. Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the door. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Nolan Arenado, the next to hit, takes outside. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. It's 2-2. And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school, Arenado shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender, Matt Chapman, at El Toro High School in California. And a pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. And there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Jordan Walker stands in now and watches strike 1. That's to third. Chisholm fires across the diamond, and that'll do it. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Now it's going to be Giancarlo Stanton. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Sigue, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. As the lefty gets to work. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call. Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results. Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed good, nice enough, and ripped it into the outfield.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Stanton on at first, nobody out. And that drops in for a strike. Aside to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Bogan, something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
2-2 now. And another ball. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he walked him. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. That's in there, and that is strike 1. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. The 0-2. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. And the 0-2. In the dirt. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. First and second, no outs. Bottom half of inning number 2. Win. There's one. Double play. They're second in the first 2 innings this afternoon.
He's so good at coming across the bat and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Here's Alex Verdugo. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Two outs. That clips the zone, and it's 0-2. Left-hand batter waits. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We played 2 full. No score. Back in New York, and up to hit is Wilson Contreras. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Ground ball left side. Jazz tosses to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Batting in the right field, number 13.
Now it's Matt Carpenter. Carpenter, a former All-Star, in the 8th spot in today's lineup. Usually a third baseman, but today starting in right. Top of the 3rd, no score.
Well, he's going to get a totally different angle on the way that he sees the game in this one, going from third base all the way out to right field. Sure hope he doesn't try to overthrow. You can hurt your arm out there if you're not careful.
On the ground to first, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He needed out run. It's been a tough stretch to the plate lately. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
1 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Late with the swing there. Swings through that one out in front that time. Struck him out.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
So the lineup flips over, and here comes Tommy Edman. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Cards leave 1, and we're still knotted at 0. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. The pitch. That's in there. Strike 1. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. And here it comes. Bounce to the left side. Over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Now second baseman.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Gleyber Torres stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Good take by Torres. One down, base is empty. And there's the automatic. In the air, left side. Walker moves towards it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now it's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Two down, nobody on. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. There's a swing and a drive. That one carried. And out of here. He made him pay for that one. It's 1-0.
He hit that into the wind, and it still had enough to leave the ballpark. He really connected on that pitch. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So 2 down, Aaron Judge at the plate. Not even close there, and it's 1-0. And there's a ball. Mads. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
2 outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The line to kick the pitch. Outside. 3-2 now. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Out of the fourth, down the number 2 hitter, Dylan Carlson. And a pitch. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Cardinals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Here's a 1-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Torres handles. Sends it to first. And one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Fly to right his first time. That's outside. And that is ball one. Pitch. Got the back going too soon. It's strike two. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's two away.
The batter, the second baseman.
Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. He's 0 for 1. Outside. Just missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Fastball for a strike, and a count 2-1. Two down, nobody on. Good job to fight that one off. The wind of the pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Sizes this one up. Calls it in to end the inning. Redbirds down quietly. They trail here 1-0. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Austin Wells. As he turns on the rubber, with that good live arm delivers. And that one is inside.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Pitch. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Up next, the designated hitter.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 1 with a single so far. One down, base is empty. Now a screamer into the outfield. And foul ball. And he deals. Deep drive down the line. And that one is in the dirt. Now 1-2. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Grounded to Gorman. Gets it to first, and they take care of Stanton for the out.
The third baseman, number 13, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. And that one is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that's outside. Two down, nobody on. Here in the second game of the series. Not close with that one. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2 outs.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Way out front for strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Strike in there. Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
That one way inside. Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Close, but called a ball. And it's a full count. Alex Verdugo on deck for the Yankees. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now
here's Oliver Marmol towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. Steven Matz will depart, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Lance Lynn on the pitch here.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
So first and second with 2 outs. And next for New York, Alex Verdugo. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch, and he just misses.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Sliced hard but foul. Two on, 2 outs. That's down and in. Next one misses. Full count now.
Straighten him up a little bit.
the belt and fires. And that's ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Base is full, 2 gone. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Grounded out his first time up. There's a swing and a miss. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. John King, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. And a base hit up the middle. One runs in. Here's the throw to the plate. In there safely. 3-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the ball to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Here is Gleyber Torres. 1 for 2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Edman going after it. And makes the grab. And that's the inning. They put 2 on the board on 1 base hit. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We played 4. Yankees 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Back in the Bronx, here's Nolan Arenado. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. That clips the corner.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Right-hander kicks, deals. They say it went. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy. Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. First time up, he grounded to third. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. One down, base is empty. Into left center for a base hit.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Right through there for a strike. The Yankees leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offer in there for a strike. That is strike 2. And delivers outside. And a pitch. In the air, right field. Soto gets under it. 2 down. And up next for St. Louis, Matt Carpenter.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Move to first. Walker back in on a dive. In there for strike 1, but he's back safely. And he hits a ground ball right side. Torres over to first, and that is that. So 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail in this one 3-0. back in the Bronx. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Leading off for the Yankees.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt a shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Judge, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Swings and misses, and the count is 1-1. And another ball. Yankees up by 3. Last half of inning number 5. Lynn with a throw over. Soto dives back in safely. Hit hard. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Pulls that one foul. Soto, the lead runner at second. Judge at first with no outs. Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And a big swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. And the righty deals. Got it by him for the K.
The third baseman, number 13.
So first and second with 2 outs. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. That one finds the corner. 1-1. First and second, 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That ball's carried. Going gone. He circles the bases, and they add on. It's 6-0.
Really impressive hitting the ball that far going into the wind. Nothing was going to stop it from getting over the wall. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, John King.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Man at second here with 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. That one finds the zone, 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. The 0-2. And that one missing low. In the dirt, and the count's even at 2. Wouldn't chase that time. To second, Volpe back on a dive. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Yankees with a 3-run shot. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. And stepping in is the speedy Mason Wynn. His righty-lefty splits there. And the right-hander back to work.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Kicks and fires. Got him swinging.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And that one is lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
And now Dylan Carlson in there at the knees for a strike. Saying 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
The Yanks up big in this one, and we're the top half of the sixth. Swing and a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So one out with two aboard. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit two. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
One out. Runners at first and second. So did Super Joe give you two suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with two suits.
Two on, one out. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. And that's down and away.
It's a good take.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
That one in the dirt, and that's ball one.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
Here comes a pitch. There's a strike at the knees, and the count even 1-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Edman on second. Carlson at first. 2 out of the inning. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Yankees 6 and the Cardinals nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Oswaldo Cabrera. The pitch. On the ground, right side. On to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, the second baseman, Gleyber.
Back to the top of the lineup. Gleyber Torres up to hit. Torres, multi-time All-Star, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. 1 down, base is empty. And another ball. Close one, doesn't get the call. And now 3-0. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That's a strike. 3-1. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. The throw, and they get the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game.
That was a loud out in the last at bat. He really squared up that pitch, but still couldn't find a hole. Those can be frustrating, but not as much when you're already playing with the lead.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And he dodges that fastball. High fly ball out towards left field. That one carried. That's low, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 7-0.
When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the power, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
2 outs, nobody on. Here comes Aaron Judge. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Edman raging back towards the wall. And that one is going to go. They go back to back. His 56th home run of the season. It's 8-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up the ballpark.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. And they add a run. It's 9-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
So they bring on the veteran, Andrew Kittredge.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's Stanton now. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss as he was late. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Righty delivers. That one misses. Going to count 1-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Kicks and deals. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he beats it. He's safe. At the plate, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's already homered here in this one. That one missed. hit in the air, center field. Edman in position. Makes the catch, and that's the third out. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tommy Kahnle.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
The pitch. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
0-2 now as he swings through it. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
One down, base is empty, and it's fouled away. And the right-hander deals. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. And that extends the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Digging in, Matt Carpenter. And a pitch. Good eye right there.
No, he's really working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. And down on strikes. That's the third out. The Cards leave one, and they're down 9-0. Back now in the Bronx, bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Now he steps out as time is granted. And here it comes. Line drive. Edman makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Number 24.
Now the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Right side. Boots it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Now batting, first baseman, Oswaldo.
So man aboard. And up next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. The pitch. And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees. The pitch. That one hit to right. Carpenter moving under this one. Out number 2.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So the batting order turns over. Gleyber Torres stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. And a strike to Gleyber. The Yankees up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Grounded to Gorman. And that is the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees 9 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tim Hill.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Mason Wynn now at the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one ripped. Way back there. Oh! And they're on the scoreboard. It's 9-1.
That could be one of those swings that really help spark this offense. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Tommy Edman at the plate. That one's in there, 0-1. And now the lefty. Foul ball.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And he deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Dylan Carlson next up for the Cardinals. Strike 1. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground to short, Volpe. Throws to first in time. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. And they're starting to run away. It's now 9-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now it's going to be Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
And a pitch. That misses. 1-0. Wouldn't chase that time. Left-hand batter waits. And there's a ball. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's the automatic. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
I'll just ripped a page out of the Greg Maddux playbook. Throw that pitch at the hip and just watch it jump back over the inside part of the plate. Tell you what, if you are baffled expecting that to almost hit you and then end up as a called strike.
Here is Aaron Judge. He swings and fouls one off. Fought off foul. Bounced out to short. Win. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. That's to third. Arenado tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Offense held in check there through 8 full. The Yankees 9 and the Cardinals 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jake Cousins.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Here's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. Cousins, 29 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. And a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
On the ground right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
The batter, the third baseman,
Nolan Arenado getting ready to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
There's the strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top of the 9th. That one not close. And the count is 1-1. One down, base is empty. And another ball. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far. A bunch of strikeouts, so that felt good, I'm sure. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And the next pitch is way outside. Man at first, 1 away. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Arenado makes the turn at second. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Back-to-back base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Stepping in, Wilson Contreras. Ball 1, no strikes. That's down and in.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. There's a strike. And they're all loaded up.
Now back, the right fielder.
Now here is Matt Carpenter. First offering, and it just misses. On the ground, right side, base hit. 1 run is in. Now a long throw home. He's in there. And it's 9-3.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
First and second, 1 out. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. New pitcher now, Luke Weaver.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
And that one almost got him.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
Pitch is in for a strike, and 1-1. 2 on, 1 out. Clips the corner, and the count 1-2.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Edman in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. They're down to their final strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
One strike away. In the dirt. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
With this win, this team ties the 1916 New York Giants 26 wins in a row. It's just hard to fathom if you go back to win number 1 to think that 25 games later they would still be in the winning column. Just an incredible job. This is amazing to watch right now.
9-3 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
outfield this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. For St. Louis, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.